Hey, welcome to the Craft Beer Review. Today I'm going to be talking about my homebrewed German Pils. Let's start with the recipe. For grains, I went with 75% German Pilsner malt and 25% Vienna malt. A lot of German Pils just go with 100% German Pilsner malt, but I decided to add in a little bit of Vienna to increase the body and maltiness of the beer just a little bit. Let's see. For hops, for bittering, I went with 3/4 of an ounce of Centennial for full 60 minutes of the boil. Centennial hops provide a nice clean bitterness. For flavor and aroma, I went with German Tettnang. I added half an ounce of Tettnang with 15 minutes left and another half ounce with 5 minutes left in the boil. As far as the yeast, I went with Saf Lager's West European lager yeast. That's S23. This is a German lager yeast that originated in Berlin. All right, for the mash, I mashed at 148 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 minutes. My original gravity came out to be 1.048. I hit my number perfectly. I was very happy with that. My final gravity, I did get a little bit better attenuation than I expected. I expected my final gravity to be about 1010. It actually came out to 1.006, which that's an attenuation of about 87%, and gave me a beer with about 5.5% alcohol by volume. This beer, I made a 5-gallon batch, and this beer to date has been lagering for about 8 weeks. I'm very interested to try it. I've been trying to be patient. Oftentimes when I brew my own batch, I become impatient and I try it a little bit sooner than I should without letting it age and letting the flavors develop. But this one I held off and I was proud of myself. So I can't wait to try it. I'm interested to see what the clarity is. This is an unfiltered beer. I didn't filter it at all, and I didn't use any additions, any fining additions. No Irish moss, no gelatin, nothing. So the clarity is solely based off of brewing process and cold crash and lagering. Let's see, I did ferment this beer at 52 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I did increase the temperature for a diacetyl rest. I bumped up the temperature to about 62 degrees Fahrenheit when my gravity was down to 1.018. And I let it finish in the mid 60s, and then I cold crashed it down to the high 30s to knock all the yeast out of suspension. Then I kegged it up, and it's been sitting in the kegerator ever since, carbonating and aging. All right, I'm gonna go grab one and try it. All right, here it is, and I have to say it looks pretty darn good. Oh wow, getting some condensation on the glass. I am very happy with the appearance. That is, wow. I mean, there's slight little haze to it, but that is very clear. I'm very happy with that clarity. I don't know if that's going to show up in the video, but when I'm looking through it, I can easily see my my fingers. My individual fingers are very distinct. That's very happy with that. Nice white head on top. This is a all right. Let's see here. All right, for the aroma, getting some graininess, you know, that typical Pilsner malt grainy aroma. I'm getting a hint of floral aroma from the hops, and I think I'm getting a little bit of fruitiness too. I think I'm detecting a little bit of like a strawberry-like aroma. I wasn't really expecting that, but now that I think about it, I remember reading about the yeast, the Western European lager yeast. I remember reading on the package that it's produces some esters, some fruity esters in a beer. I'm wondering if that's what I'm detecting here. Overall, that smells pretty good. I mean, the aroma is not very strong. It's subtle. It's certainly not an in-your-face, but I'm definitely getting the Pilsner malt graininess, a little bit of floral hop, and some fruity esters. It smells good. I still can't get over that clarity. I guess that's what I get for being patient for a change. All right, cheers. Well, I'm happy. First impressions, Pilsner malt graininess, but not overpowering, which is one of the reasons why I decided to use 25% Vienna malt. It's a nice, slight malty body to it. It's very nice. Definitely a little bit of floral hop flavor. A little bit of lingering bitterness at the end, which I'd expect from a German Pils. I know based on my hop schedule, the overall IBUs for this beer is just over 32 IBUs. Color is about 3.8 SRM. Those estimates come from the brewing software I use, which is Beersmith. Wow, that looks nice. I'm very happy with that. No finings, straight lagering, just patience. That is nice. But this is kind of a small little sample glass. I think this little Pilsner glass is only like maybe 8 ounces, maybe 12. That smells good. I'm very happy with that aroma. Very happy with that flavor in the first sip. That is very nice. I am liking that. Clarity is nice. I describe the color as kind of like yellow to light gold. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you can see that. You know what? I'm really enjoying this. Hold on one second. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back, and I just got myself a nice big mug full of this Pilsner. I have to say, even with this much larger, much thicker glass, I'm still impressed by the clarity. Excuse me. Yep, it still looks nice. Nice yellow, light gold color. Looks appetizing. I have to say though, the one area I might need to improve next time is a little bit. I mean, I've got bubbles coming up, but not a lot. German Pils are usually pretty highly carbonated. I think this one might be a little light. It's fully carbonated at this point based on the pressure I set it at. I think I might need to increase that a little bit, just because got a little bit of a head on top when I poured this one, and I see some bubbles going up there, but not a ton. I could increase the carbonation. I think I will. Still loving that aroma. It's a nice subtle aroma. It's not in your face, but it's appetizing. It's inviting. I tell you what, I'm very happy with how this beer came out. Typically when I'm brewing a new recipe, usually takes a few times before I get a recipe just right. Like I'll usually want to make some tweaks in terms of the hop schedule, add some more grains in, things like that. But I mean, German Pils are pretty straightforward, and I am very happy with how this came out. I think it's a great example of the style. I'm enjoying this beer so far. Loving the clarity. Loving the flavor, loving the aroma. I really can't think of any immediate changes I'd want to make to it. If we weren't getting close to fall here, I'd brew another batch of it. But next up on my list of homebrewed beers to taste is going to be my Oktoberfest. All right, cheers.